we've all known for some time that there was a brand new Kingsman movie coming. We've known that Matthew Vaughn was going to be making a prequel movie to the Kingsman movies. Now, if you're like me, you love the first Kingsman. I adored the first Kingsman. It was one of the most pleasant surprises because I wasn't expecting much out of that Kingsman movie. Went into it, just fell in love with it. So I was really excited about the second one, and quite frankly, I don't think the second one was even a good movie at all. I thought it was a poor movie. Not the worst movie I've ever seen, but I thought Kingsman 2 was pretty bad. So my expectations have been tempered about, frankly, I haven't even really been looking forward to a new Kingsman. I know Matthew Vaughn's been working it, and I love Matthew Vaughn, but I haven't even been looking forward to this one. Well, anyway, guys, the first trailer, the first teaser for, it's not Kingsman, it's now The Kingsman is the name of the movie, and it is a prequel, obviously, to the Kingsman movies. The first teaser trailer for it dropped this morning, and I gotta say this, it looks a lot different than what I was expecting. It looks a lot more like what I kind of was hoping that the second Kingsman movie would be, a little bit more gritty, still have the fun element to it, still have the humor, still have the comedy, but maybe a little grittier, a little whatever. And unfortunately for me, Kingsman 2 just devolved into pure slapstick comedy. And that for me didn't work for whatever reason. Slapstick comedy can work. It didn't work for me in a Kingsman film. But this new trailer came out and it looks more gritty, and it doesn't hurt that you've probably got one of the absolute best actors on the planet in Ralph Fiennes leading this thing, which is, I mean, always good. So you got Ralph Fiennes in there. Apparently Aaron Taylor Johnson here, Matthew Good, Gemma Arterton is in there, Tom Hollander, Djimon Hounsou. I'm always love Djimon Hounsou. Stanley Tucci's in there. Rhys Ifans is in there. Daniel Bruhl is in there. So he's got this coming up, and he's got that Falcon and Winter Soldier series coming up. It's a tremendous cast. But anyway, they also dropped their first little synopsis of the film. And here's how they're describing the upcoming The Kingsman. As a collection of history's worst tyrants and criminal masterminds gather to plot a war to wipe out millions, one man must race against time to stop them, discover the origins of the very first independent intelligence agency in The Kingsman. And of course, you've got the great Ralph Fiennes there, who is just simply, I mean, I've said it a few times already. He's simply one of the best actors on the planet. So I love it whenever I get to see this guy. And I got to tell you what, I said before, I have not been really looking forward to this movie. This trailer has got me intrigued. It's just a teaser. It doesn't give us much. But if all it's doing is just giving us a little bit of a taste of the flavor of the movie, a little bit of the tone of the movie, chalk me up to being intrigued. I'm not going to say yet that I've gone all the way from being disinterested in the movie to now I'm dying to see it. Not yet. But I have gone from being disinterested to being, you know what, pretty intrigued. Because this trailer has surprised me. It's not what I thought they were going to do. It's almost as if, and it's way too early to say this for sure, but it's almost as if Matthew Vaughn heard the criticisms for Kingsman 2 and decided to make some course correction on it. Because I think even he knows he went a little too far with Kingsman 2 to the point that it just lost its enjoyability. And I know there's probably a number of you that did enjoy the second Kingsman movie, and that's great. That's the subjectivity of film. But for me, it took what was good about the first one and devalued it, and took a few weaknesses from the first one and really heightened the weaknesses in the second one. So this kind of feels to me like he's done a little bit of a course correction. And if that's true, and it's far too early to tell if it is or not, but if that's true, again, mark me down as being intrigued. Have you guys had a chance to see this new trailer for The Kingsman? Jump down into the comment section below and let me know what you guys think of it.